dramatic. The Legend of Sinbad. All in all, pretty nicely presented, given its age, but it's just a collection of minigames, none of which I had a huge amount of fun with, to be honest. There are at least passwords, so you can choose which one to play. In order, this sort of Pac-Man thing, where you have to collect keys to escape the dungeon. The big problem is the timing to get past those barriers is very tight, making it hugely frustrating. This one, which I had the most fun with, a platforming sword fight against the palace guard. This, where you help your camels across the desert by shooting things with some hard-to-aim catapult, proving escort quests have been a terrible idea since 1986 at least. And a magic carpet shoot-'em-up with horrible floaty controls. Anyway, let's skip forward almost a decade. To Reaxion, because it's not a puzzle game unless the name has X's or Z's in it. It's lights out. Click a square, it toggles the colour of that square and all the ones surrounding it. Clear the screen to win. You've probably already played this if you've ever played a point-and-click adventure game. It seems to be one of the logic puzzles they insist on cramming in, like Soccerban or Klotsky or that bloody chess puzzle with the knights. There's some thin plot about how we're shutting down nuclear reactors in the Wenley nuclear power station, which is one for the old-school Doctor Who fans. Pretty easy, to be honest, once you've got the pattern recognition down. 30 levels, you can blaze through them pretty easily, then this happens. But games aren't the focus of this month. It's demos, as in demo scene demos. The Mean Machine Demo Collection, in association with Electric Boys Entertainment Software. They were a PD house with big plans. They were going to import and sell stuff like disk drives and hard drives and things. I don't think it ever planned out, to be honest. It seemed like madness at this stage of the game with hindsight. Anyway, a scrolly message. Whatever. A sample, and a little filled vector animation. The sample is from AC/DC's TNT, by the way. I don't know that because I'm a big AC/DC fan or anything, but because I recognised it from the song over the end credits of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, which also samples it. Funny the things you remember. A pre-rendered animation. This is from a demo called Beyond Imagination 2, and at least scores points for not being chrome balls on a chessboard. Okay, something a bit more technically interesting. I have no idea how this is going to turn out once I've encoded it and it's been through YouTube as well. What this is doing is taking two of your stereotypical chunky C64 multicolour images with pixels twice as wide as they are high, flicking between them every other frame, and offsetting one of them by one high-resolution pixel horizontally, using the C64's hardware scrolling capabilities. Hopefully, to give the illusion of high resolution and more colours. This picture is from a Spanish comic called The Mercenary, and not a Boris Vallejo picture as I'd assumed. It was a pretty safe assumption, they usually were. Ah, there we go. This one is a Boris. Triton and the Mermaid. I'm not going to have to censor this, am I? Not for the world's most flickery nipples, surely. And finally, a big wobbly thing. Super.